They are moving the goalposts. They are moving the goalposts, man. That's why. That's why I'm so glad I'm not in the streets no more. I put my vest on. I do my carrier work, my deliveries, and I'm out the way. I'm out the way. They are moving. What's up, bro? What up? What it do? What it do, man? Hit the like button, bro. They moving the goalposts, bro. They are moving the goalposts, bro, when it comes to that rat and stuff, that snitch and stuff. Like, I grew up, I don't know, man. Oh, I'm gonna get a few people in. I'm waiting to get to the 2 minute mark. I guess because I grew up in a different era. I grew up in a different time when a person was an actual rat or actual snitch, you was able to put up paperwork, or you was able to know it because they was at court testifying against a man and them, or this crew, or took down that crew, or you know what I'm saying, you found out they was a government informant, or you knew they was a snitch or whatever, you know what I'm saying, the case may be, right? Like, clear cut case, you can't get away from saying that you're not a rat. This is gonna be a very short live also. You know, I just wanted to do this real quick. Um, I was going back and forth with somebody in the comment section in another sector about a situation, and they was calling this guy a rat, and I was like, I read this guy paperwork. It was calling a battle rapper, a particular battle rapper, not the one that everybody talking about, the bad news guy. He actually told, he said he told, and he said niggas ain't gonna do nothing about it. Yeah, that's the crazy part. But anyway, this other individual, Kid Slade, you know what I'm saying? And he's not on, read his paperwork, he's not on, no, he was subpoenaed to come to court. He was already in jail for some unrelated situations. They came to question him and subpoenaed him to show up to court while he was already incarcerated, about a situation, incident that took place. I'm just tap dancing on the subject. I ain't finna sit here all day and talk about it. Situation took place, something where his brother, older brother, got hit upside the head with a bottle. Kid Slade went in there and lied. He said something like he didn't know the people or something. And they showed the camera and some other stuff, and it was like, you got definitely know him. They called him in his lie. And he was just saying, all right, yeah, I know them, but I don't know them by those names or whatever the case may be. But I know of them or whatever the case may be. I'm, you know, whatever it is, fuzzy, right? One of the individual that hit his brother upside the head is doing time for that incident and some more shit. But they trying to say that this kid Slade dude is a rat, and I'm like, no, he's not. He didn't. He didn't. He's not on the guy's paperwork that's in jail. He didn't go to court. He didn't testify on this guy. He didn't write a statement about this guy. He didn't go to the police saying I got information about this guy. Y'all are moving the fucking goalposts when it comes to his rent. When you be subpoenaed to do something, you're like, well, he shouldn't have said nothing. He shouldn't have said that. You're right. He didn't have to say anything. But you know what I mean? If people don't talk to the I done been in an interrogation room twice, right? On robberies, and I was interrogated on the body. Now I wasn't the one that they was looking for the body, but they know who the guy who they was looking for. I mean, who they was trying to arrest for the shit. They know that he was with me. You know what I'm saying? So they was trying to ask questions and all this, asking me all these questions. Yeah, had me in the interrogation room and everything. And if I know then what I know now, I ain't have to say a fucking word to them folks because I wasn't the one under. And mind you, I'm like in my early 20s, and and I told them folks, no, that couldn't be true. You know what I'm saying? They trying to arrest my homeboy. My homeboy was with me the whole fucking day. I'm saying that couldn't be true. It couldn't be true. Y'all got to have a mix up or whatever the case may be. Make a long story short, my homeboy ain't did no time. He ain't got convicted of no shit. He ain't been locked up for it. Man, he locked up now on some other shit, And I talked to him periodically throughout the months on his cell phone. You know what I'm saying? Homies and everything cool. The robberies, they tried to accuse me and my same home. They tried to accuse us in DeKalb County over on some robberies. Gun in the car. I know we hadn't robbed nobody, but I did have a scrap on me or whatever. They locked us up. They locked both of us up. Stay locked up by 45 days. They when I went to first not when I went to magistrate court, they didn't bound it over yet to see if they had enough evidence to bound over. Because mind you, they didn't find nothing on us. They didn't find nothing on us, right? Only thing they seen was the gun. They ain't have no jewelry, no money, no nothing that these guys said that we took. You know what I mean? And they wind up throwing the case out, but they were like, if Superior Court pick it back up, you just show up to court. They was trying to Superior Court picked it back up. It was like around 2020, 2025, 2020. No, not 20. 05, 06. It was around I was around 25 years old then, 26. And they was trying to give me 15 to 12. I'm like, hell no, motherfucker, I ain't robbed no goddamn body, man. You got me with my scrap or whatever, but I ain't robbed no motherfucking body, man. They got us mixed up with some more people, whatever. I was at the wrong place at the wrong time, owning up to my scrap. I ain't robbed no motherfucking body, man. You crazy as fuck. So I almost took that shit all the way to trial, and they dismissed it. They threw out the robberies and hit me with the gun charge because I had a gun, possession of firearm, gave me 5 years probation, right? Throughout, dismissed everything. Moral of the story is he talking about you ain't have to talk to them folks. People talk to the police all the time and spend the police all the fucking time. That don't mean that they ratted on nobody or cooperated or told. They are moving the fucking goalposts when it comes to this rat and shit. Like, I grew up in an era where if a person ratted or a person was a snitch or they told on somebody, you got some fucking paperwork in black and white. Not no shit somebody just lied and typed up some shit you can go to the court. I went to nigga, I'm so serious about a lot of shit. This some paperwork I just did today. I went to a courthouse today. I ain't even gonna turn it around. Cause I ain't gonna even turn around, but this is some paperwork that I got the day off a nigga that I know a nigga that I know. And this nigga been lying for so long. I've been riding for this nigga. I've been goddamn like I got his fucking shit today. And this ain't no paperwork about him. I swear to God, I'll turn this shit around. And he's a YouTube. If I turn this shit around, it's like, yeah, I mean, but yeah, nigga, I'm on it, nigga. But my thing is, he's not a rat. He just got fucked up charges. And he was trying to lie and finagle. Nah, they dead doctor. Come to find out the charges was never, ever. I should have recorded. I was just afraid to record with my phone inside the courtroom while I'm in the clerk of court talking. So I should have pulled it out. Y'all can listen. Charges never ever been dead, doc. Oh, they dismissed the charge, bro. They dead, doc. No, it's not. I got the paperwork right here. Still an appeal. They had a warrant for your DNA. They wanted to get a swab test and all this shit for your DNA. They did that shit in November. And they still going through the thing. It's an appeal. And mind you, this shit took place around when you made bail or whatever, this shit took place around COVID. So they told me that they are still backed up from COVID. I don't know about y'all, where y'all from, but they're still handling cases from back then, serious high profile cases from back then. This is a high profile case. I just got this today and have nothing to do with ratting, but it's some information I wanted to know for myself instead of seeing shit online. Go down there for myself. So I've been, yeah, paperwork right here. This nigga's a fucking YouTuber at that, and have a fucking cult following. But anyway, I'm on you, nigga. You fuck, nigga. I'm on you. I'm on you. But anyway, I grew up in a town where if you was a rat, or you told it was black and white, you had black and white that they could not deny, and you can go to a court, you can go to the courthouse and get paperwork. The courthouse is not gonna give you some doctored paperwork. They're gonna give you the exact transcript of what's going on, right? So you ain't no denying this shit. Oh man, you know how they be the police write up. Yeah, the police can write up some fucked up shit on a police report that can get shot down. You know what I'm saying? Once you go to court or while you're going to court. For instance, I got some fucking traffic tickets, right? I got some fucking traffic tickets, and I'm supposed to go to court on the second, right? I said, let me go down here and to see how much this shit is because really this little officer some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I had a tail light out on a cargo van, not this right here, this sprint on a cargo van. Pulled me over for that, and he was like, oh, it ain't got insurance. It ain't got a car had insurance. I didn't have all the paperwork and the registration paperwork in the car. He been asked. I'm telling him, run the VIN number. You're gonna see the shit got insurance. It got everything. More of the story. He didn't want to run the shit, so he done trumped up by four bullshit ass charges on here. And I know when I go to court, she was like, a lot of times you go to court, if you know you had all this stuff in, they'll dismiss all this shit because he trying to charge me $622 for these four traffic tickets. I'm like, hell no, man, because half of this shit, the light was out at that time. I did have a tail light that was out, but all this other shit I had, that officer just didn't want to read he didn't want to type in the pin number. He being lazy and want to, not pin number, the VIN number. He didn't want to look the shit up and see what's what. He was so much of an asshole. I could have had a dead body in the back of the fucking cargo van. He didn't even search the shit. He just called the tow people came and told the shit. He told me where I can get it. I went and got it that next morning. He was that much of an asshole. Can y'all hear me? He was that much of an asshole, but that shit gonna be thrown. So I know the police can write up shit on police reports and it can be bullshit. But once they start going through trials and going through courts and preliminary hearing, first appearance, you got arraignment, plea arraignment. Once they start going, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Once they start doing that, goddamn, you pretty much they all pretty much start plucking out all the BS when you first get arrested. You got some crazy charges. I'm talking to this dude I know. But if your ass done told on somebody, whether you federal or you state, nigga, that shit gonna be in black and white, and there's gonna be a soul to say he told on me. Yes, he told on me. He took the stand. He took the stand. He told on me, man. This man in my paperwork. He cooperated with him. He helped these people arrest me. He goddamn set me up. He goddamn had this goddamn mark money or whatever. He turned it. He had this undercover cop to come with him. He said it was his boy, and it's gonna be all in the fucking paperwork. It's gonna be in the paperwork. These motherfuckers is moving the goalposts when it comes to this rat. Thank God I ain't in them fucking streets no more. You could talk to a police officer. You can get snatched up by some detectives and brought to the damn interrogation room, and you can spin these people the whole fucking time. And just because let's say they did lock somebody up, that don't mean you're the reason why the folks got locked up. You can have a paperwork. They can have a whole bunch of bullshit from you, shit that they can't even use. Oh man, you went in there, man. You talked to them folk, man. Them folk, goddamn, man. You shouldn't have, man. You're a rat. And you got people that's dead behind shit like that. You got people that's dead behind calling a person something that they wasn't. And these folks lost their lives behind that type shit. Like y'all be throwing that word around like it ain't nothing, boy. Y'all throw that shit around like it's candy, man. Like that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. I'm just so glad I'm out them fucking streets, man. I don't want to hear this shit. This new millennium shit, this new millennium of rats and what they identify as a rat or whatever. Motherfucker, if a motherfucker ain't locked up because of you, you ain't in nobody paperwork, you ain't cooperated with law enforcement to make an arrest on nobody, your ass ain't no fucking rat. You ain't no goddamn rat. I'm so happy to be out. Yeah, it's a relief to be honest with you, Pookie. See, they don't know that. Once they get older and they finally let that shit go, it's a relief. I don't get nervous if 12 get behind me. I only get nervous if I'm around 12 now. When I was in the streets, I was. Because it probably was dirty. You probably had warrants, you ducking, you know what I mean? So it was always, when you live a street life, man, the average street nigga do some type of drug. You have to be on some kind of drug to fucking function, to chill or calm your nerves when you live in this type of life. When you live in this type of life, niggas have warrants, niggas got dope all in the car, niggas got guns all in the car. 12 get behind their ass, they know what time it is. So to be honest with you, if you not living a street life, you're actually living a very you live in a you that alone puts you ahead of every street guy. I don't care how much money they make, how many bitches they fuck, what kind of jewelry, what kind of clothes they wear. Them niggas be stressed out like a motherfucker. 200 grams, yay in the dash. all that shit. They got dope in the car, they got guns in the car, they got warrants. I mean, they got all kind of shit going on. Police already know your car in the hood, so they pretty much get behind three, four of y'all in the car. Somebody dirty, they gonna throw roadblocks up. They do that shit. The community I live in now, where I live in, I ain't seen a roadblock over 20 years. But when I go back to my hood where I'm from or whatever, that side of town where I'm from, why they throw them roadblocks up everywhere? Because they know how people live in these areas. And man, these niggas just be moving the goalposts when it come to that rat and shit. Them niggas was calling 50 Cent a rat. And I have yet to see some paperwork that said he told on somebody. I have yet to hear somebody in jail to say he told on somebody. They call T.I. a rat. I have yet to meet a motherfucker that's in jail that say Clifford Harris Junior the third or whatever is over this paper, is on my paperwork, got me in jail. Um, they just put that tag on so many fucking people. So many fucking people, bro. So many people. So many people. Get out them fucking streets, bro. It ain't even worth it any goddamn way. I'm still hustling, but now, now more with discipline. Yeah, they just say it to say it with no proof. It's just a thing to do now. It's just a word to throw around now. Rat, rat, snitch, snitch, rat, rat. You a rat. You a rat. You a snitch. You a snitch. You a rat. Oh man, who he told on? Like, who locked up right now that we can look up their paperwork and see his name on it? No, no, ain't no now. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, you know what I'm saying? He went in there and talked to them folks, and it's just funny how he talked to them folks, and or he had 10 years and he only did 5 years, he only did 4 years. How he man, that nigga's rat, that nigga rat. Like who he told on? Who did he tell on? You always say that, okay, who did they tell on? You can, oh man, he told on this person. So you mean to tell me I can go look up some paperwork and see that he's on this black and white? That he's the reason why he helped law enforcement lock this person up. If you can't do that, then quit calling the person a rat. Quit calling the person a rat if you can't do that, man. Quit calling the person a snitch if you can't do that. A lot of times these people be saying that shit because they just want to defamation. They just want to slander your name, put smut on your name. They just want to put smut on your name. They all have no fucking proof that you told on no fucking body, but they just don't like you and they just gonna go along with what everybody else saying. They throw that rat word around so fucking much, that snitch word around so fucking much. Get your shit blown off, man. Putting that goddamn false information on somebody, man. And then to be honest with you, you got some rats out here that still goddamn with the shits. If you ain't gonna goddamn touch them up or do nothing to them, I suggest you stay out of it. I suggest you don't even mention it. If I see a rat, I'm in a plaza right now. If I see a rat walking down, a human rat walking down the sidewalk right now, if I don't have plans on doing that to that dude, I ain't got no business approaching that dude, provoking that dude, saying nothing to that dude. You have to worry about the people you told on. Let them goddamn address you and do this and do that to you. I'm not finna sit here, you rat ass nigga, you rat ass nigga. What you gonna do? And let's say he one of them rats that's a shooter. He's still a shooter, still a stepper if he one of them kind of rats. Like then what? You don't got your dumb ass pop. You don't got your dumb ass killed trying to go viral. Don't went viral for the wrong reason. It doesn't matter, but they make that shit matter. I don't understand either. It's a topic of discussion, and motherfuckers like Whack 100 is and it's in the front line of that shit. Is in the front line of that shit. Make it they business to talk about a bunch of shit that ain't got nothing to do with them, or put shit on people you ain't even got proof. Yeah, It's crazy, man. It's just crazy out here, man. It's crazy out here in this world, man. Um, it's no 401k when you being a street nigga. There's no retirement. You know, you don't get a retirement package when you become a street nigga. You don't put 20, 30 years in or whatever. You want to retire from that shit, you just gonna retire from it. There's nobody gonna go home party, no welcome parties. You're not gonna get no 401k. You're not gonna get no retirement check. It's nothing in it. It's a low ceiling. It's a lot of backbiting. It's a lot of backstabbing. It's a lot of backdoing. It's a lot of disloyal, no trust, and I like. It's a lot of shit that come along with that lifestyle to where I'm gonna tell you, if you watching this shit or you watch the replay, it ain't even a lifestyle worth living. It's not even a lifestyle worth living. If you goddamn got you a 9 to 5, you got you a little small business, you got you a medium business, a large business, you in college, you in the military, you goddamn got a youth program, you helping out the youth, an outreach program, you doing a lot of volunteer work in your community, stick at doing that than trying to be some fucking drug dealer running around in some streets because that shit ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it. At least doing the shit that I just named, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about no secret indictments running down on you. You ain't got to worry about going in front of some judge pleading for a lesser sentence. You ain't have to worry about somebody kicking in your door trying to rob you because they heard you got a lot of money in that motherfucker, a lot of bricks in that motherfucker. You ain't got to worry about scandalous ass niggas around you or trifling ass bitches around you fucking you, but really trying to line you up. It's a lot of shit you don't have to worry about pulling up and running into a roadblock and worrying about having warrants or having dope or guns in the car or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because you live in a righteous life. You live in a legit life. Shout out to the Netherlands. It's a trap. And the rewards is not even worth it. I wouldn't give a goddamn you made $200 million in this shit. Look at how they look at Meech now. Look at Big Meech now. Ask that nigga was partying every night, throwing money in the club, wearing the jury, fucking all the hoes worth 19, 20 years of your life. And then to get out after 19, 20 years of your life and niggas don't even respect you. That shit ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Ask the real Rick Ross, was it worth it? Just ask your local D-boy who done a lot of time, was that shit worth it? Shit ain't even worth it. It's an illusion. Them same hoes you fucking on that's fighting over you, your ass get all that goddamn time. You ain't gonna have not a damn one of them bitches in your corner waiting on your ass to do them 40 years, 25 years. Them them same homeboys of yours, none of them niggas gonna be in your corner when you locked up. Yeah, look at Keefe D. Down bad. That shit ain't even worth it. So you a snitch. Who I told him? Who I told on Millie? So you a snitch? Who I told on Millie? Who in jail because of me? I'm saying the shit ain't worth it. And y'all be moving the goalposts when it comes to that rat and shit. That's what I'm saying. Melly. Y'all be moving the goalposts when it comes to that rat and shit, boy. Depends on how many people talking about it. And if you cool with them people, you jump on the bandwagon with them. Yeah, he a rat. Who he told on? I don't know, man, but stay tuned. Now shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You just a follower like the rest of these niggas. You just a follower like the rest of these niggas. We grew up in the era of Pookie where when a nigga was a rat, you knew he was a rat. You seen the paperwork that he read it. You seen the document. You saw the transcripts where he took the stand and pointed out his man. You seen the interrogation shit where he told on the motherfucker. They got police said he cooperated. You got all that shit in the paperwork. Nowadays they'll call your ass a rat and ain't got none of that shit. They'll call you a rat and ain't a soul locked up because of you. Get out them streets, man. If you still hustling, hey man, stay try to be as safe as you can possibly be. It's in black and white. Yes, we grew up in an era where it was in black and white. And a motherfucker ain't finna just tell you that they a rat and that this person a rat and they ain't got no sound proof, no solid proof. Not I think, man, it's strange, man. No, no. Where's the paperwork at? Where's the paperwork at? What courthouse what got the paperwork that says he actively or she helped the government or she helped the courts, the law enforcement make the arrest and do this and do that. Show the paperwork. Like when you see on the first 48, when the boys be on the first 48 and they be in the interrogation room, France, shout out to France. I got France in when they be in the interrogation room and they be goddamn, yeah, man. I told Dante, man, don't go over there, man. Dante went over there, man, and he shot him. I saw it. I saw when he did it. And they pick and choose who they want to call RaT. So they call I let's say a nigga like what's the boy from Philly? Got like 45 years. AR AR said so much self-incriminating shit when he was out here in this world running around, when he was a free man running around doing these interviews and these all online and shit with these cameras in front of him. That man said so much self-incriminating shit. Self-incriminating. I seen him do it. Walk down on him. I seen him do it. Man, that man did so much goddamn self-snitching on himself. And y'all know I'm telling the truth, but you got a lot of niggas, man, watch your mouth, man. That man ain't goddamn, you a goddamn lie. What you call this? What you call that? He a rapper, man. He just rapping like what you want to hear. Man, shut the fuck up trying to dress that shit up. Shut the fuck up trying to goddamn dress that shit up. Cahoma shooter. He run around doing it, taking dope, buying bricks. He run around doing this. And so you so mesmerized with the gangster mentality that this dude was doing. But this dude was doing a lot of self snitching at the same time. That's, I guarantee you, a good 40% of the reason why he's in jail right now, why he's in the feds right now. A lot of self snitching. It's called when keeping it real goes wrong. Shit weird. Shit weird. I'm gonna sit at the 30-minute mark. I'm gonna end it off in 3 minutes, man. The 30-minute mark. I just wanted to talk about that. They don't know how. Yeah, that lifestyle, man, is not even worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not worth it. It's not worth the pain. I guarantee you, when them folk give your ass all that time, it is not worth the pain you're gonna see on your kid's face. It's not worth the pain you're gonna see on your loved one's face. Coming to visit you, seeing you in that courtroom shackled down, and them folks give you all that goddamn time, and you hear your girl scream in the back, your kids start crying, your grandma, your mama fall out or whatever. You see that shit in the background. All them fucking nights cooking that dope up, shooting it out with niggas counting that money, fucking all them hoes, popping all them bottles. Nigga, none of that shit gonna mean nothing. Nigga, none of that, because what's gonna be hurting you the most is the people that love you the most that keep going through it crying. It ain't worth it. It ain't fucking worth it. Your ass work a job, you work some shit, you got something going, focus on that. Focus on that. Quit trying to goddamn be the next goddamn big drug lord. Cause get what? You don't want to be El Chapo right now. You don't want to switch position with El Chapo right now. You don't wanna live a life like Alpo lived and wind up going out how Alpo went. You don't want that. You don't want to spend the next 20, 30 years in your goddamn life in jail, in prison. You don't want that. So I'm gonna tell you the truth. But you don't want to hear the truth. But I ain't gonna lie to you and make it sound fly to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. You don't want that life. Focus on what's right. Focus on the goal is to get back home as safely as sound. Eliminate all the bullshit. 12, get behind me now, pull me over, motherfucker. I ain't got nothing in this bitch. I ain't got no fucking warrants. I ain't got no drugs in this motherfucker. I ain't riding around with stolen guns and all this and all that. You can't. Nah, I ain't got none of that. I ain't drunk. I don't ride around drinking. I don't even drink like that. I ain't high on nothing. Yeah, I'm good. What you want, officer? Yeah, I got license, valid, motherfucker. What you want? No, I ain't got no warrants. This motherfucker, I ain't got no enemies around this motherfucker. I ain't told on a motherfucker. I ain't back. That's what you gonna get living a street life. A bunch of niggas trying to backdoor you, set you up, rob you, get you killed, get you all this, all that trying to hang with them. Ain't no loyalty in that shit. Man, get away from that shit, man. I am humble king. Y'all have a peaceful, blessed day. Please hit the like button if you fucking with it. Hit the